Hey everybody, been a while, hasn't it? Thank you guys so much for 500 subscribers. It truly means the world to me. Obviously this video's late because I almost have 600 subscribers now, and that's absurd. So thank you guys so much for the continuous support on all my projects and all my videos and stuff like that. It really does mean a lot to me. Obviously, I wanted to do something kind of special, so in my Discord, linked below in the description, I decided to host a Q&A. So today, I'll be reading off a bunch of those questions that you guys asked me in this video. So anyway, without further delay, as, you know, I haven't uploaded in 3 months, let's begin. Question 1. What are your current thoughts on Havoc? Havoc is an interesting game, in my own opinion, and I think it looks great, and it'll probably play great, but I mainly have some complaints with the dev team, primarily, and the major problem on that dev team is Stop by Blue, who is the animator for Havoc. He has a lot of questionable messages and a lot of allegations going on with him, and honestly, I think Havoc will die before it gets a chance to shine, mainly because of the developer team. No YouTuber is going to want to touch the game with a 10-foot pole because of the problematic developers, and that's not saying that all the developers who work on the game are problematic, it's just a select few. I think it's going to have a Phantom Forces situation, which I also will touch on later on in this Q&A. Question 2. What are your computer specs? My computer is a 2021 Omen 30L with a 2060, a Ryzen 7 CPU, I can't remember which type, 16 gigabytes of HyperX Fury RAM, 2 terabytes of storage, and a 256 gigabyte SSD. The software I use for editing is Adobe Premiere Pro 2022, as I'm most comfortable with it despite the fact that it likes to crash a lot and struggles to encode sometimes. Question 2.5. What is Unico? Well, I'm glad you asked. Unico is today's sponsor, baby. Unico is a super fast growing UGC group that's on track to be the first UGC group to get 7 bajillion trillion zillion members, and it needs your help and your funding to get there. It's got a wide selection of items to choose from and purchase, from hats and hairs to the creature. So what are you waiting for? Join and shop at Unico today, or I might not upload for another 4 months. Anyway, chilling out of the way, let's get back on track to the Q&A. Question 3. Another question I've been frequently asked is, how long does it take for me to create a video? The answer varies depending on the video subject and the video length. On average, I can edit a video that's around 10 minutes long in my usual style in around 10 hours, so it's like an hour per minute, but it usually will take 2 hours to write the script. However, the subject matter is what determines how fast I can work on a video. If the topics is something I'm passionate about, the video will be out fairly quickly. If not, we get a situation like The Flaws with Blackout, where it took me over 40 hours to slog through editing and re-recording it. In fact, I have an entire lost version of the video halfway into making it because my software bugged out, so I'm even shocked that the video came out in the first place. Speaking of lost parts on the Blackout video, the script expanded heavily on the flaws, a lot more than the final version of the video did. However, due to the video script being made in like August of 2024, most of it was outdated or I felt didn't fit in the video due to recent updates, so I cut it out in the end. Question 4. What is your favorite game? I'm assuming this means on Roblox, but I'll also give you my favorite video game off of Roblox. On Roblox, my favorite video game would have to be Dead Zone Classic, I'd say, which is playing in the background right now. I love Dead Zone Classic. I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't already. The game is getting a decent amount of players recently, and I think that overall it's a great game and you should check it out. Off of Roblox, I have a host of favorite games. Undertale is one of them. The music in Undertale is really great. I really like it for using in videos and stuff like that. The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask is also one of my favorite video games of all time. I have a copy, a Japanese copy, sitting on my desk right next to me. Also, speaking of Undertale, I have the Collector's Edition sitting on my desk right next to me. And other than that, Ultra Kill's really good. Fallout New Vegas is amazing. Elden Ring is also really, really good. There are a lot of video games that I really, really like, and I could go into all of them, but, you know, a few of them will get videos in the future if I so decide to make videos on them. Question 5. What is your take on the Phantom Forces drama? It's sad, really. I've been playing Phantom Forces since I was 8, back in 2015. The first video I ever uploaded to YouTube was me sitting at my family computer playing Phantom Forces and recording it on my crappy Android. So to see this game fall the way it did is really, really sad. If anything, I think the only people to blame for this are Lido and Axis and Shay for their incompetence. If they were at least sentient and knew how to administrate and moderate their community, these freaks wouldn't be allowed in, but instead, they're brain dead, so they were allowed in. And because of this, the game has fallen in the most brutal way possible, and I applaud Strider and all the other YouTubers and their efforts to expose this, because without them, this entire situation would have gone under wraps and nothing would have happened. If you're wondering why the Phantom Forces video, which was the video that was supposed to come after the Flaws with Blackout, was cancelled, it was because of this situation. Question 6. What inspired you to make a Roblox channel? I've been playing Roblox for a while and making Roblox videos since like 2016 on my old channel. So when the choice came to make more videos, I decided to make them on Roblox since I was used to it. The only thing that changed was my voice and the style of content that I made. Question 7. Will you ever make another video on criminality or Blackout? It depends. I really do not want to make another Blackout video. Editing it took me forever and I hated every second of it. However, I might make a retrospective on criminality as like a remake of the problems with criminality. It would come after V3's release and would be much more highly detailed than the problems with criminality was. And it would also most likely be my final Roblox video as I move on to greater things. Speaking of which, the SCP Containment Breach video is still in production and it will be out probably in a few months. Blackout is also a game that I can see it taking my advice and listening to the issues that I stated and improving on those faults. Criminality is a game that might require a little more persuasion as they never listen to any criticism unless the critique gets insanely popular or it's made by somebody that they actually care about. There are a plethora of reasons why I should make a second criminality video, and a bunch of reasons why a second Blackout video isn't necessary. So if I ever make another video on either of these games, it would most likely be criminality. Question 8. Why are you moving on from Roblox? The major reason why is because I've grown up, man. I'm just gonna put it bluntly. I'm 18. And I don't really have as much interest in Roblox as I did when I was like a 14-year-old kid on my laptop. Roblox is a game I've been playing for a while. My account is 10 years old, and I really hate the way that the platform has gone, and honestly, I just don't really like Roblox that much anymore. With expanding to other games, I have much more potential to grow my channel to a wider audience. For example, I'm making an SCP Containment Breach video because it was one of my major inspirations for starting a channel. I remember watching videos of Markiplier play SCP Containment Breach ages ago and get thousands upon thousands of views and thinking to myself, I could do that as like an 8-year-old, but I never could. And I think that it would be a great idea for me to talk about a game that I love so dearly as SCP Containment Breach. When it comes to future uploads on other games, I might do an Undertale upload when the game turns 10 this year, which is absurd to me to say. I might make a few other videos on a few other games that I have interest in, but other than that, I have basically no ideas. So if you guys have any ideas for games that you would want me to cover that aren't Roblox, drop them in the comments, man. I'll be looking through them probably as soon as this video uploads. Anyway, sorry for the absurdly long wait between uploads. Obviously, as mentioned in my criminality video comment section, my upload schedule is incredibly bipolar and I kind of just upload whenever I feel like it. So, the next upload will probably be sometime in the next few months. However, that's not because I'm lazy, it's more so because this video is over an hour long and it's going to be a pain in the butt to edit it. But other than that, yeah, the SCP Containment Breach video is on the way and I guarantee you guys will love it. I think that it will be probably my best video I have ever made thus far, and overall the writing is absolutely masterclass. Anyway, thank you for your continuous support over these years, and thank you for 500 subscribers, almost 600 at this point, and I'll see you guys eventually. Thank you for watching.